So a certificate access review. Basically it's called certification campaign, right? Basically we are certifying the access of a user. Now this is one of most complicated topic. Why? Because in this you will see, as compared to the other topic, like application boarding, role management or any like policy. So here you will see so many different options and it's not easy to learn all those options. But the core of the certification access review is remain same for all type of access review. For example, I'll take the easiest example here. We have different type of certification here. If you talk about the manager certification, in that case, all access will be ultimately reviewed by the manager, right? In case, if I use this application owner, all access of the user will be reviewed by application owner. Let's try with a manager certification, so I selected a new certification template from here. Now in all certification you will see this. Steps is divided into 5 pages, basic life cycle, notification, behavior and advance. Okay, now in the basic you will see the basic details, like what name you want to put here in the manager certification, right? Who will be the owner of this certification? Every object will have an owner, right? So who will be the owner of this certification object? Now, if you see this, what to certify? And this heading's right. This is important. So what to certify? Basically, which manager you want to include in the manager certification. Let's say you want to run to a specific person. Let's, for example, you go to Advanced Analytics. You clear search. First of all, we should clear the previous search now. We have this manager names here. Oh, we don't have any managers, why? Why don't we have the manager? Say we have defined the manager coalition. Oh, I think it cost missed. Manager ID should be matched with your employee ID. Save this. Let me run the aggregation. And once the aggregation is done, okay, this is done. Now let me run the refresh task with that option. Manager status update. This is the one refresh manager status. This we have to select here. Save execute. This will set the manager for the users. Okay, let's go back to identities. Maybe there's some issue here. Okay, let me fix this first, otherwise we won't be able to start the access review. So this is the data we have. Okay, let me go to application. Okay, inside the auth employee, we do have this. Employee ID and the manager ID. Okay, now the mapping is performed here also. In the correlation manager ID should match with employee ID. Fine. We have employee ID, we have full name. Fine data is also coming from this application. Fine, okay, let me go back. It's RMS aggregation disable. Optimization, fine, save and execute. Refresh identity queue. Let's run this task with this option only. Refresh manager status. Save and execute. Somehow it's not updating the manager. I think, yeah, we're doing some themselves mistake here. Okay, looks like still issues same. There is some issue, definitely. Can we add from the back end? Can we add in the code? No, I mean, it's not the some confusion is basically not working. I think I got mismatched here. We have referred employee ID from the employee from the HRMS OK, and we have manager field here. This is also coming manager ID from application, so this mapping part is fine. Application part is also fine here. HRMS application. This is the authoritative application. Constitution. This is the file delimited header schema. We have this data. Okay, and after this correlation, we have to define the correlation. Only this is the only thing we have to do, okay. Okay, let me go to debug console and delete all this identity. Select everything. Action delete. So. You want to re-download? I mean, I have to just run the irrigation. You just want to do that. Okay, I'm just recreating those identities inside one. Okay, this is done. Now the refresh task. There's a one more, I think that refresh ID attribute. Let me also select and save and execute. Okay, no, I think it's not working. Intelligence Manager. Oh, not confined. Okay, now we are manager, okay, cool. Now let me also run the aggregation from track application and from the financial application. Now we have different users here. Let's say this one, Edward. Yeah, we have this application assigned to this user. Okay, now go back to our certification page. Let's close all this tab here. And just go to here, Advanced Analytics. So basically, if you see here right, we have manager list. Let's say Bobby Steven is a manager of the 3 users. Okay, if you can select here first name. Last name manager, so we put manager as a Bobby Steven. So if you search here you will see Bobby Steven is a manager of the 3 users, right? So if you want to perform certification for this specific user, in case you can go here manager certification, here you can define that particular person like this, Bobby Stevens, right? But let's say you want to run for all the managers that you have in your SailPoint system, right? You can simply select this option, all managers, right? So basically now we are launching a certification campaign for all the managers. All the managers will get the access review work item of their subordinate. Now when to certify when you want to, launch this like and what frequency you want to follow it once hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually, or you want to do it right away. So you can also select this option. If you see when I click this, it disable this time. Because when I click this, enable this right away. That means the moment I submit this, it will execute OK. Otherwise, you can simply schedule this schedule. Certification will come under here. This tab. Okay, now let's say, we'll run it right away here. Okay, now you what? What? Continue on to review right. You want to review entitlement, you want to review accounts, you want to review roles. So if you see this and which application you want to include so that you can decide here, right, everything you can decide here. Basically, you want a specific application. Let's say we want to, only see financial application. We have different entitlements from the financial application. These are the user right in the financial app. So let's say we want to only do it for the financial application. In the financial application, do you want to only review accounts or you want to also review the entitlements? Right. When you say entitlement or then you are basically user, well by default will have accounts right. So now in the entitlement also you want to include additional entitlements, roles, target permission, etc. This kind of thing if you want, right? So basically we will go with entitlements.